we have hundreds of loads that we don't need them, how we're going to filter them. So I'll be showing you right now. The basic filters include origin, deadhead origin, destination, deadhead destination equipment type, load type, length, weight, and data range. Then right after we have some loads to see, then we'll start talking about advanced filters. Advanced filters include, for example, rate per mile. Also, we can filter by distance. I'll give you an example. Let's say you have a flatbed available in Houston, Texas, and you wanted to find loads that pay you at least 2.5 cents per mile, and you are within 100 miles of your truck's current location. By setting these filters, you can quickly narrow down your options and focus on the most powerful opportunities that are available to you. I'll give you an example. Let's say we're looking for a flatbed. It's in Houston, Texas, within 100-mile radius. Here's a quick tip. If you wanted to go anywhere around the country, you don't put anything on the destination. Not putting any entry here is actually an entry. Why? Because anywhere is actually an entry. You basically given a command to the load board saying that, hey, I'm in Houston, I'm going to anywhere. So destination is anywhere, and as I said, it's a flatbed. I'm looking for a full or partial load. The length I'm not including, but you can say something like, I have 53 trailer. Weight, most of your carriers, they might say something like, hey, I don't take more than 45,000 pounds. And here's a quick tip for the data range. What I do is basically I select today, and I'm looking into basically the entire week. So let's say the Friday, and let's click search. Now we done the basic filtering. This is the origin, deadhead within 100-mile radius within the Houston area. Destination is basically anywhere. And a flatbed, I'm looking for flatbed loads. Load type is full or partial. This is the length, weight, and this is the data range. I want you to point out something very important. You don't see tri-haul no routes. Why? Because we didn't put the destination. So if you wanted to see tri-haul routes, then you need to put at least one destination. And it only works if it's city to city. I'll give you an example. If you, let's say, do you from Houston to California, and you can do a search, you can see that it's not available. So if you can come back and let's do Atlanta, Georgia, let's put Atlanta, Georgia, and do search. Now you can see that tri-haul options are available. You click and you get, okay, if you wanted to make extra $918, then you pick one of these destinations. So very important to note that. Now that we have some results, let's do advanced filtering. So we've done the basic filtering. Now you have these options at the top. Remember, we talked about load requirements, search back. We talked about company, private loads, and book or bed option. But before I go there, now you see that from Houston, Texas to Atlanta, Georgia, you have two results. But at the bottom, it basically, the load board says, okay, there's only two loads available, but then similar results we have for you. It's about 12. Okay. Now, you can also do search by age, meaning I want to see the newest loads. Let's go back to this first options. The reason why we go there, because I have a lot of results, and basically this is about 5,000 loads that I have here, and then we'll start using these to basically filter, and we'll start sorting by rate the highest. If you click on drop down menu, you will see that, hey, I want to see the newest loads. If you click on this, and you will see that, okay, 0 minutes, 1 minute, 2 minutes, basically these are the newest results. Why you want to see? What's the reason for you to click on this and see new results? Well, because if you have 0 minute, if there's a load posted right now, you must call that load, otherwise it's gone already. So I'll give you an example. If this load sitting for about 3 minutes, most likely it's not a good load, and it's been sitting for hours, maybe days, and it's not a good choice. And you can also, if you click on drop down menu, you can see that I want to see what's the highest rate per mile. I see that there is almost $10 per mile, but hey, this is a step deck load, and listen, posted by this company, but it's 107,000 pounds. So on the comments section, you can see that these people are looking for stretch step deck. This is very specialized trailer. So we're focusing on a flatbed, right? So we're looking for a flatbed loads. We scroll down and you can see that here is a flatbed load, but it pays about $2. Now go back and we can do this. Okay, I want to search for shortest. I want to search for longest. So you can also do pick up soonest, latest. You can do company A to Z, company Z to A. You can do weight lightest. You can do heaviest. Credit score, the highest, meaning here, the credit score. If you click on, I'll give you an example. I want to see the credit score the highest. It will basically pull, let's say, brokers that have the highest credit score. And you can see brokers that have the highest credit scores. So let's talk about the advanced filtering at the top. So we can do load requirements. Load requirements, basically, you have three options. Tracking required. Some of the brokers, they require tracking. So you can do tracking required because they pay a little bit more, and tracking not required, or you're looking for both. For most of the time, most people select both. But if you're like, hey, I don't need a load that trackable, you can basically tracking not required, and you can click done, and it will refresh. And as you can see, from 4,900 now is down to 4,700. So it's about 200 loads were trackable. As you can see, if you can come back and select both, click done, you can see it's 4,915 loads. So let's go to the second advanced filtering option, which is search back 24 hours. What that means is that you basically telling the load board, hey, I want you to go back 24 hours. I want to see all the loads that are being posted. As you can see at the left side, 14 hours, 16 hours. Some of the loads are 17 hours. What you can do is basically say, hey, I want to see the last 60 minutes, right? Which is 1 hour. And you click done, you will see about 1,500 loads are being posted in the last 1 hour. So up next, let's talk about company. When you click on company, remember on the previous videos, we talked about blocked companies and preferred companies. Here now you have an option, show only or exclude. Let's talk about them. Show only has three options. One, show all non-blocked companies. Second, show only preferred companies. Show only blocked companies. We also select exclude the company name. I'll give you an example, exclude TQL. And you can exclude and the load board won't show those people. So if you don't want to work with the TQL, you can definitely type TQL and then exclude, and it will exclude from your search results. Private loads, we'll be talking about private loads in upcoming videos. Basically what it says is that, hey, if you select, it will show you only preferred loads. That's basically it. And the next one is book or bid load. And as you can see, bookable loads. Or what you can do is only show bookable loads. If you click on only show bookable loads, click done, then you will see that there's only bookable loads. These are the people have their own load boards. For example, Nolan Transportation Group. If you click on book, as you can see, this is the link that basically it takes you to their load board, which called Be On Carrier. Now, you know that Nolan Transportation Group has their own load board. This is the information about the load. This is the load number. This is the total miles. Product category, you can see that is a printed material in packaging. This is basically shows you number of stops, and everything is straightforward. Total weight is 41,860. Equipment is a drive-in. Destination, it goes to basically Arizona. Total rate is this. And this section is very important. It basically gives you the information about when it's going to be delivered, appointment time, and special instructions. And it says, must have a clean trailer, no holes, cracks, or leaks, and delivered on a Friday in an appointment. Very important. Look at this. TBD stands for to be determined. Since freight is determined by the weight and distance and is calculated at the time of the shipping. That's basically it. Once you've reviewed all the information, then you can click on book now. But remember, you must be a signed carrier with the broker to actually book their loads. Now you can see that there are a lot of brokers, they have their own load boards. For example, if I can come back and select Global Trends, click on book, and it will basically take me to their load board. There you go. So now you're thinking, wow, I thought there was only a DAT load board or truck stop or 123 load board. Hey, there are a lot of brokers, now they develop their own load board, which is very important. Not many people teach this, so here we go. Straight box truck load. Okay, and again, this is basically a quick overview. You need to sign in to look for these loads. And by the way, you see these new results. If you click on view, and you will see that this vertical green line shows you that these loads are being posted at real time. So what that means is that Brokers Point right now is basically you're seeing them on the real time. They posting a load and you see right in front of you, and you can click and book this load. And again, we're looking for bookable loads right now. Coyote Logistics also posts this load. And again, it's the same thing. You must have an account with Coyote Logistics so that you can have access to their load board. So it's a very easy process. You can click on create a new account, and it basically will be asking questions like where you're located, are you a part of the Coyote network? I will give you an example. Let's say I'm from North America. Maybe you moved some loads or booked some loads from Coyote Logistics. You can say that, yes, I booked some loads, and again, it will be asking you the information about your company. If you're a carrier, you put MC number, DOT number, what type of equipment you have. I have a flatbed, so I have an MC number. You put MC number. If you're a dispatcher filling out this form on behalf of your carrier, you can definitely do that. This is the process how you can get your login information so that you can start booking loads from Coyote Logistics. Hope that helps. Basically, this is how you do basic filtering at the top, and these are the advanced filtering options that you have.